like the eagle. Right? So for those who didn't get to see it, because we have to turn it off for Facebook, we're kind of going to go through those real quickly. But Megan, would you come? So we were praying in the back, and she was saying that when she saw the title of the message, she had a memory from Pastor Pat. And so I'd like her to share.
Oh gosh, I can always get nervous up here. But so when I saw the picture of the eagle, because she had played it for a second earlier, I got like a flashback of when Pat had talked about a year or so ago about eagles, and he had talked about how when an eagle was looking for its mate, the female eagle would take a branch, and it would take a piece of stick, and it would fly super high in the sky, and it would drop this branch. So that way, the male eagle would plummet towards it and try to catch the branch. And the reason behind this was because a lot of times when the baby eagle would fall from its nest, the nest would be so high that if the eagle fell and landed, it would die. So the father eagle was being trained to catch its babies whenever it fell from the nest. And I kept seeing and hearing that today. I kept picturing that and how God, it has multiple symbols, how God can be that eagle that always catches us when we fall. Even when our earthly fathers falter, he's always there. But also, he trains our earthly fathers and our earthly mothers to be that eagle, to be that catch when we fall. Because the thing is that blows my mind is that they train this not because if the baby eagle falls, but when the baby eagle falls. Because the chances of a baby eagle falling out of the nest when it tries to fly the first time is pretty high, like most birds. And I think about that with God, like how God trains us to catch each other for when we fall. Because everybody's going to fall, and everybody's going to falter, but he teaches us and trains us how to catch each other when we fall. And so I kept picturing when you spoke about how the father eagle would catch the branch and practice and practice and practice so he would never falter for the day that baby eagle fell. So.
So I love that. So Abba Father is always going to catch you when you fall. But I thought there was some things that were important in that video that I'd like us to kind of glean from. And so I'm going to go through them rather quickly because we have children coming up here in a little bit as well. Yeah. So I want to go through my PowerPoint. So soar like an eagle. So I'm going to go through the 7 mentalities because I feel like they were really, really important for us as we're learning our walk with God and learning to go out and be a light to the world. Good morning, Nick. Nice to see you. Okay. Eagles fly alone or with other eagles. So our first, I'm going to take it off the verse from Isaiah 40:31, and we actually have it on the wall. If you go up the stairs to the office, this is the verse on the wall. But those who trust in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar high on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not faint. But those who trust in the Lord will find new strength. Like, do you ever feel like you're beaten down, weary, can't hardly go on anymore? Get with God. God will renew your strength. Actually, he'll renew it so much that even when you're old or older like me, you still have the ability to go the mile, okay? Right? He renews your strength. He renews your youth, your vitality. That's what he does. So he is my go-to. He is my confidant. He is my strength. He is my joy. He is my everything. And when I get tired and weary, I go rest with the Lord and wait on him and trust in him. He is my hope. So the 7 mentalities based on the eagle. The first one says, eagles fly alone or with other eagles. Listen, birds fly in flocks.
Yeah. All right.
Eagles fly alone. Now you can squawk around down on the floor with the chickens if you want to. Or you can come up here and soar with the eagle. Okay? Your problems look a lot different when you're soaring up here from God's perspective than when you're down there in the muck and the mire with the chickens. Okay? Don't be afraid to let people go. Doesn't mean you don't love them, you don't care about them. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying sometimes you got to leave the status quo and go be authentic and be an individual. Listen, you'll have way more followers than if you stay stuck down there with people who are narrow-minded, closed-minded, not open to new, not open to different, not open to boldness, not open to courage. I don't need those people in my life. I need people who are going to challenge me. They say you're only as good as your 5 closest friends.
Amen.
I learned that from Pastor Pat. So think about who are your 5 closest people in your life. And they should all be on your level or above. Do you know what I mean? I hang out with people who challenge me. You know what I mean? Who are going to make me think, who are going to help me think outside of the box. I hang out with Kathleen Barrett almost every week. That is good for me, my soul, my spirit, my mind. Everything about me is good because of her. Do you know what I mean? I have people who challenge me. I got Angel. Do you mean who loves me, supports me, lifts me up, is open to new ideas and what we're doing and where we're going and what's happening? I got Desiree, I got Lacey, I got all kinds of good people in my life. Nyla, Pat, I got wonderful people in my life. You should have wonderful people in your life who are going to support you, who are open to the new ideas that you're trying to do with your life, not trying to keep you stuck back in the old ways. Remember we talked about last week, don't look back. We'll finish that next week. Let me move on. Eagles have vision. Eagles have vision. Focus on your dreams and your purpose. Jeremiah 29:11, God says He has created you with a purpose and a plan. You need to find your purpose.
Amen.
It's going to keep you going. Because once you get your purpose, you'll focus in on it. Distractions won't get in your way. Because believe me, the enemy is going to try to distract you from your vision. Do you know that eagles can see up to almost 3 miles away? They have focus. Okay? Could you be that focused in on what God has for you in your life that it just doesn't, when you get uncomfortable, doesn't change your mind? Okay? When you don't think you like it anymore, they're being mean to you. That don't matter. Well, how does that matter? You focus on what God has for you and that vision. That's where you're going. That's where I'm going. I mean, if I would have determined on circumstances or what people said, my own sister was like, you're going to what? You're going to be what? Hey, listen, I was thinking about it this morning. God's crazy good. You don't even know where you're going to end up. You just don't even know. You just don't even know. I just kept following Jesus. That's my focus. I'm just going to keep following Jesus. I'm going to do the next thing in front of me. I'm going to keep following Jesus. You need to get a focus. Don't be distracted. 3, eagles are fearless. Doesn't mean I'm not afraid. It means I'm doing it anyway. I'm doing it anyway. I don't even care. I'm going to fight for what I want. I'm going to fight for my recovery. I'm going to fight for my family. Doesn't mean that things don't come up that are challenges or barriers. I'm fearless. I'm fearless when it comes to this church, when it comes to my people, when it comes to our recovery houses. You are not stopping us unless God says, and He isn't saying it. He's saying go. That's right. He's saying go. We're going to go. Listen, we had ARC meeting upstairs Friday night. This whole room was full of people, lost, hurting, broken, looking for hope. They came here. That's an honor. That's a privilege for us to get to minister to those people. That was me. It was us. Do you know what I mean? This place, we're going forward. We're going to be fearless. I'm going to fight for those less fortunate, for those who are in need, for children who don't have a say. We're going to fight for those people. That's what we're going to do. Eagles have tenacity. Again, I ain't giving up. I'm like a dog with a bone. You ain't getting it. It ain't happening. You're not stopping me. I'm going to be successful. God says what He started, He'll finish. What He started, He'll finish. So we're just going to keep on going. We're going to have some tenacity. You know, it'd be nice to have some people with tenacity. Right? When you like some people with tenacity in your life, people when you feel down are going to be like, no, that's Angel. That's my angel. We're going to keep going. We're not giving up. Just go get refreshed and come back. We're doing this. I'm not giving up. Do you know what I mean? The enemy tried to get me to use. I'm an addict. He tries to get me to use all the time. I ain't using. No, I have a good life today because you know what? Once you have a purpose, this is why ARC is successful. We want you to find your purpose, your focus, because when you get that, you're just going to go forward. You don't got no reason to look back. There ain't nothing to look back on. You're just going to keep your focus, get going, have some tenacity. You know what I mean? Make up your mind. This is what I'm going to do. So no matter what, I'm not changing my mind. Not doing it. Eagles don't eat dead things. That's a word. It is a word. Don't be scavenging around for people's leftovers. Listen, you go do your own thing. You make a way. God loves out-of-the-box thinking. Okay? Be authentic. Be yourself. Be original. Don't live off what other people have done. If you didn't get the promotion, it's because God has something different for you. God has something better for you. Don't eat somebody's dead stuff. Don't make your own way. I made my own way. I said, can I work for ARC? All we had was 2 houses. We are a behavioral health care organization now. We offer treatment and counseling assessments. We got 3 houses. We built a new house. I ain't even got a mortgage. It's paid for. Right? God, I ain't eating dead stuff. We're doing our own thing. Don't tell me we can't, because we can and we will. With God, all things are possible. You need to have the mentality of the eagle. When the storm comes, you heard it. He uses the storm, the winds, to raise himself up higher. Those challenges are only going to make me stronger, only going to make me bolder, only going to make me get through better. Do you know what I mean? The devil's going to have to come up with some new stuff to get to me, okay? Because I'm just going to use it and utilize it, and I'm going to bring it back, and I'm going to help y'all. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, so don't eat dead things. Use the storm. Get prepared for life. Eagles prepare for life. So one of the things that she said that I loved, that Pastor Pat talked about, I got to hurry, I got kids waiting, is, listen, the woman trained the man. Just saying. I had to go there.
We all loved it.
To help take care of the baby, okay? To help take care of the baby, okay? Such is life. So don't tell me I shouldn't be standing up here. Just saying. Right? Because God creates us all the same. But anyway, so listen. The eagle, and this is a word for us again, the eagle will make the nest so uncomfortable when it's time for the baby to leave, that the baby will leave. It takes out all the soft grass, all the mud, until there's nothing left but briars and thorns and sticks, and the baby has no choice but to jump out of that nest. Listen, you need to make your babies leave the nest. Just saying. But what I'm saying is they prepare for life. So he's preparing the eagle. It's okay to be uncomfortable. It's okay to have some challenges. Do you know what I mean? Our kids shouldn't think everybody gets a trophy. Oh. Did I go there? I did. Does everyone here get a trophy in your life?
No.
No. Is that how life is? No. And the more we have a chance to cope with some of these things while we're still young, the easier it is for us to cope with a no from our boss when we get a job, right? It's okay to be uncomfortable. It's okay to be uncomfortable. And God might make you a little uncomfortable. He might ask you to do something you wouldn't normally do, like pastor a church. What? What? That's a little uncomfortable. I had to follow that man, okay, who is amazing. Amazing. So he's going to ask you to do some stuff that's not comfortable. He's preparing you for life. Eagles possess vitality. This is my last one. We probably won't like this one any better than the last one, but you know, you saw they beat their beak to make it sharp and strong. Iron sharpens iron. That's why I said you need some good people in your life who are going to challenge you. Iron sharpens iron. But this is also a word about self-care. He takes time to get away, to prepare himself, to make himself stronger, to go back out and be able to fly higher and stronger. It's okay to take care of yourself. It's okay to take time alone. It's okay to work 12 steps and make yourself bare. So God can fill you back up with all the good stuff. Okay? He's not asking you to beat your beak or beat your claws, do you mean? But he is asking you to take time for yourself so that you can be stronger, fly higher, fight harder. Whatever it is you need to do, it's okay to take time so that you can be strong. Get in the Word. Go to a retreat. Do you mean? Go to a conference. Do something you need to do to kind of get refreshed. On Saturday afternoons, I watch YouTube speakers like T.D. Jakes, like Creflo Dollar. Okay, because I need to get filled up for you on Sunday. I need filled up, because sometimes I feel like I ain't got nothing. I need somebody to come fill me up, and I have to do that for me so that I'm ready for you and refreshed. So eagles possess vitality. So pay attention to the eagle and the 7 mentalities, and you will fly high and you will soar. Hallelujah. Amen. Awesome. Yeah. Did we know this? David, can you do this for me? We had vacation Bible school all week. Listen, we haven't had it in years, and it was so fun. It was a blast. I was here every night. And I don't know why more people didn't just drop your kids off. You know what I mean? I took my grandkids for 2 of the nights, and when I took them back to their other grandma, she's like, so did they just keep them at Vacation Bible School? I said, they do. She said, I need to find me some more Vacation Bible Schools. I said, you do. Because they had a blast, and they ate food and played games and had snacks, and we have a wonderful team of people who helped out. So Susan, you want to come on up? Do you want to talk first or after your dance?
How about first?
Okay, come on. So we're going to put up the picture. We have pictures of it. We have one anyway that we're going to put up. So this is Susan, who worked really hard all week long. I mean, like for months now, getting ready for Vacation Bible School. And she's our children's ministry leader.
That's right, I am the children's ministry leader. Hi, family. As Reba said, we held the Vacation Bible School this past week. The theme was Adventure Island. We had a blast. The kids learned how to let God's light shine through them using love, trust, and faith. And they really had a good time doing it, as did the adults. It was so much fun watching them do the crab walk across the floor. It was hilarious. And if your kids missed this event, don't worry, because it's going to be an annual event every summer. So next summer, you're going to be able to drop your kids off. I don't know what the theme will be, but it'll be something fun. All right, well, we have a little performance arranged for you. So without further ado,
clapping and weak sermons, leaving the week hurt. I was changed by Sunday service. We need discernment, check what you be affirming, cause the church can be full of members, but it did conversion.
I see why she opted to come first. That was amazing. So they were practicing that all week long for the Vacation Bible School. So thank you, Susan, your team. We had people here all week long working hard, and it was just so lovely. You guys saw the picture probably of a bunch of the kids that, I think that was a Friday night picture. We have more on Facebook if you want to see it. We had Megan taking photos, so she'll have some of those available too, if your kids were here. But it was amazing. My grandson was there, and he had gathered all these snacks. And he told her, I never had this many snacks. So they were just giving him stuff, so it was beautiful. Anyway, we're going to close. If you'll stand, we're going to close with a video. Guess who it is?
Maverick City.
It's Maverick City. We didn't, I know. Woo! Listen, it's Kirk Franklin with Maverick City, and this is Kingdom, and they recorded it at a prison. And so, just in honor of fathers, again, I want to play this video. I love Kirk Franklin in Maverick City, and we're going to close with this. So, ready?